They went 5-2 in his starts, and they were just 4-6 after he was injured. And how about this? He only threw 3 interceptions, really addressing the big concern people had from his time as a starter in Tampa. New Orleans, they plan to roll with him for a second season and hope that last year's performance will carry over in a full season.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 15 carries, 71 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Winston to give, it's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Jameis to throw it. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Kamara up the middle. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. Throwing, Winston. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Winston now. And it's caught. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tony Jones, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. That didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. He was able to topple the 200-yard mark and a rushing touchdown for good measure.
And what I found surprising, all those yards he accumulated, only found the end zone one
just
time.
Once.
That doesn't even seem fair, does it?
But still, the 200-yard mark, something he can always carry in his back pocket. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So this game here in London, the first of 5 games in the NFL International Series for 2022. We'll see the Giants and Packers here next week. Broncos and Jags at Wimbledon.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Back to the ground, Cook. Dante Hightower on the stop.
The Vikings at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Jordan Berry out to punt on fourth down. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Cousins. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
On 1st and 10, Winston. And Thomas has it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, Kamara.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. First down. Here's Cousins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, Cousins. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far, and that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 5 yards remaining.